Can y'all hear me now? Loud and clear. The prince is up in the building. The prince is up. No. Choppy. Yeah, the weather pretty bad out here, man. Okay. I hope it gets better. Yeah. Yeah, it's all that starting up, restarting. Division, y'all. Division. It's a lot of division in our community. And I just watch shenanigans. I can't get on every day, like y'all can't get on every day. So when we get on here, we got to touch bases and get an understanding. Everybody ain't falling for the okie doke. A lot of people, and it seems like social media is one of them things that I'm gonna try to. I heard echo on some of my podcasts that I go back and listen to, but it seems like the media is set up to distract us as a community because it's pretty hard to mess with the chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Without the bull crap. Um, what I see though, and this is Texas business. This is Texas business, man. While y'all boys be flip flopping, who shot John? That's all I'm gonna say. Who shot John? Who shot JR? It's a soap opera, man. But one thing I know for a long time that other states never really give a goddamn about Texas. Uh, it's our swag. We independent. We can go all the way back. Shoot, when Master P and Jay Prince and oh shoot, Suge, right? And a couple of other names, and then the media or the government didn't like that strong standing. I ain't justifying nothing. I ain't gonna talk about nothing. It's Texas business. It's almost like the zero and trade. What's the side? It's the right side. And your opinion really don't matter. My opinion really don't matter. So I ain't gonna put it out there on display to even get conversated about. You know what I'm saying? Talked about. But what I do see is division amongst the biggest state, man. One of the biggest states. We ain't gonna hide that, man. Texas move different, man. It's Texas business, man. And it's crazy to say this, but you don't have to check in with nobody. It's who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? That's from California to Atlanta, all that, man. It's guys that put a pedestal up, and they in the streets, and they gonna represent that because they got all day to check the flies. But like everybody is saying, when them other ethnic groups slide through the city, ain't nobody checking in, or are they? That's their business. Uh, but Texas is too strong. And I try to tell people all the time, man, when you understand what Texas is, you understand. I got a lot of light in here. You understand the power of Texas. We said we had our own power grid in the history of the harp. Let's say it like that. If you know, you know. Now they dropped all that snow on us. Whole week long full of snow. And then they start talking about our infrastructure. Uh, we're talking about some major back page conversation. And it's a system that's running, man. See, I'm gonna tell you something. As I don't be on here all the time. What's up, Scott? Sliding in here, man. Up in here. I got some good stuff for y'all, man. And it's just drum rolls, please. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Texas business, and that's what I've been talking about. A lot of people find out the hard way. You know that sign when you coming in and out of Texas? Y'all know what it say. It's a bold state, and a lot of people don't like bold individuals, right? So they misconstrue to get their feelings involved when feelings ain't even on the table. It's understood, man. But I understand where a powerhouse is too, and I think divide and conquer is what they pushing now. Everybody on social media talking about Jay Prince and the power he's supposed to have in Houston. Or if he had the power, it ain't my business. It's Texas business, right? That's a whole different city. Why would I want to talk on it? I see a lot of other outside bloggers talking on it. Like it's gonna drill rappers any leverage. Man, we be standing on business down here, man. I'm pretty sure y'all cities stand on business too. You know, we could talk about many other cities in the politics that goes on in them cities. But why? We got some pressing issues. And this is what this channel is about. It ain't about the he say, she say, who shot John stuff. Black, and you know what I noticed? A lot of people that don't have a life, this is their life. The Matrix. They have nothing to talk about but gossip. And then I think about all these other guys that's on here and the caliber individuals they are. Bruh, if you never say anything to the youth, or if you never have a conversation that's really going to elevate the mind of people trying to survive in this wicked world, and we just ran through the election, right? Whatever they call it, goofy stuff. They gave us days off and everything else. Back though, we got Veterans Day. Salute to the veterans out there, man. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope that y'all are sitting still and don't be falling into that shenanigans they got for y'all. They don't. Now, truth be told, they don't care about the veterans. There's a lot of veterans on them streets homeless. It's a lot of veterans that's getting shot up every day just to, you know what I'm talking about if you know about the Vietnam and the operation that happened to our soldiers over there. A lot of people gonna fall victim. That's life. Some will catch it, some won't. Some will still be part of that make it like a vote count. Hey man, it's amazing to keep falling for the same trick. So I call a lot of people to keep falling for the same trick. You can't talk to no dummy, right? Why waste your breath? So I'm glad a lot of people that came over here. I'm gonna shoot it out. Shout it out. You got the Prince, Scott, Eric Scott, buying back the block. You know what I'm saying? And it's people like that, like Eric Scott, and a lot of people are hating if they ain't got no content and they keep talking that rhetoric. Nobody gonna support you, fool. Stand up on something. You know what I'm saying? And stand behind what you say. You can't be no jackal. You can't be bipolar on here, right? Now, there's days that I go off, and that's not called bipolar. That is called fed up, tired of being stepped on. Get your foot off my neck. You know what I'm saying? That's the conversation I be having. James coming up in here, man. I'm going to talk about. I don't think we need to be patient. Watch the video. I'm going to cut the video off, and we're going to have a dialogue. I will be putting, you ain't got to show your face because everybody come over here, they're going to get screened anyway. I know you. If I don't know you, ain't going to come up here. You got to be in the chat to really be on my page, man. I don't need that distraction. I don't need the distraction, y'all. I'm sorry. You can go to somebody else's page and really, man, what the heck is all this? Man, move out the way, fool. I'm going to push that in there. Learn something. They blocking. Did it go up? Oh, yeah. It's just a little slow. Bruh. I'm going to pop this up for y'all. And if you did know, this is the entertainment. If I get something, and you get around it, this, I have a comment. So I ain't able to big side of those still slow. It's not really salute everybody, man. Uh, yeah, man. And gonna make the best. And you know it's going to the big screen. I mean, I'm gonna blow it up. Y'all probably y'all can still see my face. Are y'all still here, man? This weather bad out here. It had to chop off, man. I see that in the comments. It's chopping. It's chopping. Y'all still up in here? Did I get back on? Did I save the live? Question of the day. Did I wind up saving the live? Y'all still up in the house? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try it one more time. And I said it's rain out here, so Wi-Fi is gonna be what it is. But at the end of the day, before I even lose any more, uh, I think the whole point is with my chopped up Wi-Fi, it ain't about my service. I got this Optimum. Since Spectrum, no, it wasn't Spectrum. It was Suddenlink out here, sold out. It gave us some Optimum. Uh, we're gonna have some shaky, especially talking about something and trying to bring awareness. So if y'all don't mind, I gotta line it back up. I'm talking about it knocked me straight off. Damn, trying to make me some goddamn coffee, midday coffee, because I'm ready to conversate about this. You got to talk about something, man, and it'll have your stuff glitching and stuff like that, man. But I'm gonna keep it. It's the message, so I ain't gonna make it full screen. It's probably too much trying to service when I do that. So I'm gonna keep it small. Just pay attention to the words. I'm trying to educate. You know, it's educational purposes only, man. Grown people to grown people. We're gonna have that conversation. So let's get it.
Each year, it exposes the ways Americans are. Now here at the desk, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start off with what exactly are you talking about when it comes to fake food? What is that?
It's generally, I say it's when you don't get what you think you're buying. But an example would be if you say ravioli and it doesn't contain any lobster, which has been more widely documented.
Great. You're talking about lobster ravioli. You say the seafood industry. You say it's rampant with fraud. Use the analogy that if every time you pulled into a gas station, you change the water, which is pretty disgusting. That's exactly what the seafood industry is like.
In the seafood industry, where you buy one fish and you get a less expensive species. At least if you buy a T-bone steak, it might not.
What's up, Parker? Appreciate you sliding through.
Seafood, often you really don't know what fish it is at all, and the substitutes are very
Do y'all see that? I'm gonna back it up a little bit. Do y'all see right here? Look at that. One moment. Okay, I'm taking care of something. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Appreciate you being patient, man. This is how real life goes. Yes, and that is the food that we eat every day. If you check this out, Comedy sold fake food, y'all. This is why it's such a big deal with me, and this is why I'm trying to. I don't have time for Who Shot John. What's the latest in hip hop? What the heck going on here? Oh, man, all that bull crap, man. Cobb, beef, seafood, honey, coffee. You know I'm on that coffee. Matter of fact, let me go get my coffee. Stand by. Read that list. Orange juice. You know what, man? At the end of the day, that orange juice, that's real fact, man. Every time I go to that Iranian store and get any kind of orange juice, it make me sick, man. It's making me sick. Feel a certain type of way, man. This ain't no regular squeeze orange juice. That and disclaimer. Allegedly, I always get the Tropicana, right? Man, say Tropica, yeah, not Tropicana, Tropica orange juice. And it makes me wheezy, man. I'm talking about like I can't even eat peanut butter no more. You understand what I'm saying when I say what I say? I can't even eat peanut butter no more. I'm having an allergic reaction. I love peanut butter. No, I'm telling you, this is why I did my research and try to find out some of this stuff. Look, apple juice, orange juice, cheese, rice. Come on, y'all. Let's continue. Let's continue, man.
You buy seafood, often you really don't know what fish it is. It's very
Red snapper. Red snapper. Is it not? Is that not a species of?
red snapper, very desirable species of fish. It's delicious. That's why it's commercially fairly uncommon. So in studies where they buy samples at retail and at restaurants all over the country, tested red snapper 94% of the time. And the substitute, which is
Facts, Dwayne.
the most common substitute.
Facts. Everything's
is so high
processed.
in mercury, it's on the FDA's do not.
That's why hospitals are building up.
I thought it was fascinating. In your investigation, you discovered that consumers have a better chance of finding safer seafood at the bigger box stores, which I would have thought would have been just the opposite.
Yeah, a lot of people have been surprised by that, but I recommend looking. There's a few third-party organizations that certify the validity.
Hey, y'all write this down, y'all, and share this live. Get y'all pen and pad, because he gonna talk about some investigation y'all can do up on yourself, because y'all are the men of the family, over the household, so y'all need to know more than everybody else. See, that's the responsibility we got. We can't play no childish games on the tube while it's still up on the internet. And you know, it seemed like the world always, this ain't no, man, everybody's waking up. Everybody's waking up. But you'll be amazed how many people are asleep. And they don't even care about being asleep. You know what I'm saying? They don't even care about being asleep. Yeah, I be having, look what he said. Facts. How you feeling bad halfway through your drink? Look, I got a high tolerance. And when I go out and I have a couple of beverages and stuff with my wife and family, man, them drinks I normally, don't be saying, oh, you getting older and man, they doing something even with the drinks. But then at the end of the day, you see all these hospitals popping up. They know what they doing to us, man. They know what they doing. They making us docile. They making those, everybody pushing, ask yourself this. I ain't got nothing against weed smokers, for real. But if everybody high did it, they passing them laws, that's all y'all want. That's all y'all want them to pass. You don't want no equal opportunity for real? Why you think all these youngsters are on these streets? The lack of knowledge. But they finna write this down. I hope y'all got y'all pen and pad, because we're gonna run it. Oh, they're gonna keep stopping my show. Stop at the big box stores, shop at the big box stores, look the official certification seals, buy domestic, be wary of the labels, fresh, natural, or organic. God dang, we can't even trust the labels no more. What's up, fake? Appreciate y'all sliding in. We can't even trust the labels no more. Moderators, what's up? That's sad. You know how people be trying to work out, eat healthy? And I ain't deterring that by facts. But ever since, the people mental has been gone. It was before then, though. You don't understand why people do what they do. We trying to figure it out. Like, God dang, are we against all odds? Tupac said that. Life is hard, we carry on, though. But you got to pay attention to what? Who coming through the front door? Who coming through your side? Who's coming through your back? And if these are the people that we're relying on, you know what I'm saying, for safekeeping, boy, I always had a distaste. I ain't gonna lie. I always had a distaste, man. I'm gonna let that video go, though. I always had man, look at the family reuniting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. I'm glad y'all made time, man, to hear this conversation. Let me continue it.
So you also say that olive oil are hugely popular food items. You say that now I've always been people say, well, I spent most of my life in France. I tend to buy everything in olive oil that is imported from France because Europe, the regulation as to what you can call.
Y'all catch that? Hey, do I need to blow it up? It ain't gonna be no volume, and I'm hoping that, but y'all need to read this. I'm gonna blow it up so y'all can really see it. That's a goddamn shame. Yeah. Appreciate you, Faith. Appreciate you. She out there getting it, man. We both be getting it. It just happened to be, like I say, shout out to the veterans. I told it, I don't, I got my own sense of humor, right? Yes, we all use olive oil, man. Look, let me get this on, man. Knowledge you can use. Knowledge you can use. I don't give a goddamn about that girl conversation. No disrespect to the women on the channel. It's a bunch of guys that act like a bunch of gossiping old church women, man. For real, for real. You know them church women can gossip. Girl, did you see her in that mini skirt? She was all in front of the pastor. Why she go take the offering and stuff like that? She know that skirt was too small. She need to sit in the back when she all that chicken hen stuff. It's all that chicken hens. I don't know what, man. They be chopping up information like broads. Everybody want to be a detective. Everybody want to be a detective, but the things that matter, this food, this election, everything that quote unquote supposed to matter. I know my food matter because I like eating. You know what I'm saying? They're not even talking about. They're not even talking about. So I think some of these bloggers don't and YouTubers don't even give a goddamn. It's self-interest though. It's all about, hey man, how can I do better for my family? That's how it's supposed to be. But it ain't so much how can I do better for my family. It's more to I'm gonna do me for my family. But how better can I be for my community? This information that I'm bringing to y'all now. Let's finish this up, man. We're gonna get in that goddamn conversation.
Study of olive oil, and they estimate that 80 of what's labeled extra virgin in this country is not. But I do places I recommend buying has a store here in Central, and it's all from France.
What's that? You know, what should it say?
Well, what you really want to look for is a pressed on date, because the most bottled on date, which doesn't mean anything because they could store it in a tank for a year and then put it, or a sell by date, which is also useless because that's up to the manufacturer. I looked in a gourmet store here in New York just yesterday, and there were bottles on the shelf with a sell by date of December 2017, and no olive oil of any quality is good for more than a year.
Wow, y'all hear that?
Sort of rancid, right?
Yep. It's fresh juice.
Right, exactly. So let's together a shopping list. We're going to the supermarket. We want things that we like to eat, meats and fish.
Well, it's a little different for each category, but I bash a lot of the government labeling, but one thing that the USDA has done a pretty good job on is organic as it applies to produce and meats. It does have a meaning. It's fairly regulated, not for seafood. So you'll see organic on seafood, but it's meaningless because it's not regulated. So it depends what product you're buying. I'm going to give specific tips for olive oil, for cheese, for different things. But in general, I say buy the food as close as you can to the whole form. You buy coffee beans and grind them, you know it's coffee beans. You buy ground coffee, it's been found to have...
Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause. I'm telling you, I'm drinking this coffee right now. Folgers. It makes me look at everything different. But I've been looking at everything different. I ain't been this is me, my opinion, YouTube. Look, I ain't been to McDonald's. Since I seen them people catching McDonald's packages, hamburgers and stuff like that in the wall from 1960 something. You know what I'm saying? And the hamburger still intact. When do meat last that goddamn long? Fries don't never deteriorate. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no gangrene. Look, even the bread. I don't know about y'all, but the bread don't even mold no more. And then we talk about the milk. A lot of people say that they like how I say milk. But look, we talk about the milk. Come on, man. As humans, we ain't supposed to be consuming all that milk. Do a cow? Man, we the only species of people that keep believing in we should give our baby, okay, I understand the protein and nutrients and all that from milk, but you don't even know where milk coming from since it's all homegrown. Giving that to our babies, man. Do you understand our babies rely on us to be smart? Not to say, oh, that's something that we always did, right? Like the old folks say, like the real old folks. I might be a little bit elder to a lot of y'all, but the real old folks, you know, granny, you know what I'm saying? Baby, if you don't drink that milk, you know what I'm saying? But it's amazing when you open up your mind and you see exactly what's going on, man. Like McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell's, everything, processed food, man. But we want to be lazy. We don't want to cook in the kitchen. As men, y'all should be cooking in the kitchen and learning. I know everybody from the Generation X, their parents taught them how to cook, right? Or they learned on their own, men and women. But now this generation don't even know how to cook. They want to buy everything. Go to the restaurant, so they steady putting that bull crap in their system. And then we ask them what's wrong with their brain. Are y'all thinking? Are y'all walking around like zombies? Look, it's chemically imbalanced, y'all. We're trying to understand why people are acting the way they act. It's this. They putting bull crap in our food. I ain't talking about the air. That's a whole different conversation. Chemtrail. But you catch that? You know that. You know, everything that's going on with this weather, and we sitting around watching some hip-hop people talk about like they got the brain cells to teach you something. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Man, shout out to my boy Cross. You know, Cross Your Heart. He got a podcast too. He be on that school shooting and all the other drama, man. You know, I got kids in school. I don't want to, you know, I can't give you all the news, but I know we are in a network where you're going to get the news from one of us, hopefully, you know, but we all busy. But we appreciate y'all showing us love. I'm going to finish this. This is educational.
You know what it looks. Sure. You buy a whole fish. You can go buy a red snapper at the market, and if you know,
Boy, they want to mess up the live, y'all. Boy, this is see when there's a lot of shenanigans going on. They don't freeze that stuff, knock it off the internet and all that, man. The powers in knowledge of the information you put out there over this tube. You remember back in the day, man. I'm just let it all buffer out, do whatever it was trying to do to knock me off my pivot. You know, it's distractions. But you remember back in the day, I know everybody went to church one time of their life. I'm talking about, we're going to go all the way back to the 70s. We're gonna go back to the early 90s when I was going to church on the regular. You know, I was a young grasshopper. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know no better. Matter of fact, I was in a Boy Scout, Cub Scout. You couldn't tell me nothing, boy. I know how to make knots, all that, man. You know, it taught you how to be a young man and some survival tactics that you might need to make it in society. And we was all interested in that. You know what I'm saying? Because we wanted to be the kid that knew it all. You know what I'm saying? In a simple fact, when you go to the hood and then you got to do something for your daddy or your homeboy, you know how to do it. Things that they wasn't learning or teaching in the hood at the time. Uh, I'm trying to let it catch up with my vocab and everything else. Is it on point, man? Is it on point? Seem like they try to distract the message. Uh, but with this said,
Coffee would be ground acorns or roasted beef.
And that is suspicious.
Right, the closer, we talked about the
man,
lobster, you buy a lobster, what it, you buy a whole thing, you can buy it for the market, and if you know what red snapper look like, that's
Hey, brother. Mother, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Welcome to.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Lovely.
you.
Oh, listen,
There it is.
you're going to have to put a copyright disclaimer when you play them videos. That's why they're messing with your videos. Like they're messing with the
You was
live too.
chopping up. What were you saying? Yeah.
I said you're going to have to put a copyright disclaimer.
Miss Faith, what were you saying?
I'm going to leave out and come back in. Let me leave out and come back in so we can clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it knocked her off.
You're doing it. You're putting the copyright disclaimer. Every time you do the video, you put the copyright disclaimer, and it's not gonna do nothing to your it's gonna clear your videos, okay?
Is that how my voice, the chat was sounding like chopped up?
It's chopping up a little bit.
Faith?
You can hear me,
Okay. Yeah, I can hear
but
you.
yeah, put that copyright every time you play that video, you think make sure you put that copyright disclaimer up, okay, brother?
They,
And I'm gonna go back in the chat. I'm gonna write it in the chat
Yeah,
because
they
I can
don't
hear
want to
my
hear the
voice.
conversation. All right, too. And I'm wondering if my voice is sounding like that over the whole broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Um, if I had a bunch of foolery on here, they'll let it ride. Eight times through the show. Um, yeah, I started the. Yeah, you're right, James. I started the. Before I did that, I did a copyright disclaimer before y'all came in the room, and I went to talking. I probably did it closer to the video next time, but we certified now. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, that was the video. Uh, and the part I really want to talk about is who do you trust if you can't trust the food uh, distribution system? Who do you trust if you can't trust what the government say? So like what I'm saying right now, we all on survival mode. We are on survival mode, y'all. So when I say y'all need to learn how to plant your own garden while this YouTube is up, get you some good soil because the soil is already contaminated. I know a lot of people, and then them farmers already said it. I'm going to find that. They can't grow no more crops. They got to get a certain dirt, certain things they got to put in the dirt now that, you know, supposed to be all natural just to grow their crop because it's the air. So when I say this, you think time, this is a question I got for y'all. Has time ran out? They got all the technology. They got all these smart devices that made a lot of people dumb. Spell check, so you don't have to know if you educated or you know what I'm saying. If you got the spelling capacity to finish a sentence, they'll finish it for you. The understanding is what I'm saying. Good note on that. What Faith say. The understanding is what I'm saying is I want to get this understanding. Do y'all know we out here on our own? Or y'all still waiting for somebody to save you? Oh man, that boy's a conspiracy theory. He don't talk about nothing but the end of the world or get your shit together. You goddamn right that's what I talk about. Because as y'all running around like a bunch of zombies, showing material things like that's irrelevant. Because when the sky fall, what you gonna do with your jury? It ain't gonna make you into the man you need to be at the time. I said this on one of my shorts. I wish I knew back then what I know now. You always hear old folks say that, right? I guess I'm old as a hell. But one thing I know, youngsters, that's paying attention and don't want to leave that in the comment, live to get my age and get wiser. These youngsters are going through trauma right now because they hard-headed, they don't want to take guidance, they never had to deal with peer pressure, and now when they get out of school or when they get in high school, they dealing with peer pressure. These drugs, these emojis that Cross was showing, that they hiding behind the parents' back, that they want to pop a pill, smoke it up. That's what I'm saying. How can you, I don't know. I know I wasn't that focused, but I know some people that keep a good focus when they're under influence. You know, if they doing cocaine, we say, man, that's weekend warriors back in the day. Seen a lot of people doing it, going to work, normal. But that one day, they did too much. They lost their job. That one day, they felt like they can blow and stay focused on that big project they had going. They lost their job. So I'm trying to ask myself, why are they trying to I ain't got nothing against it, man, but you gotta have more out. You gotta want more out of life first for the government to start respecting you. If you went to vote because a certain candidate said they're gonna pass that law, marijuana law down here and whatever, look at California, they passed it, but you need a license to get in business. You got to know about the business. Who's knowing about the business? That they was finna pass that law about legalizing marijuana in California, those folks. So they was already 5 steps ahead of a hood gang, of a hood individual, because they didn't even know how to go about doing it. Do you understand our community is probably about 2 or 3 years, a whole presidency behind the laws they're going to pass in the near future? So a lot of other ethnic groups are jumping ahead. Well, how you think they stand ahead, though? I heard a concept and understand this. Facts, better wake up before it hits while you sleep. No, it already hit. Faith. See, man. Like they say, come in the night. You feel me? Coming, man. And a lot of people know this, so they crashing out. Now, I went at the beginning, and we'll touch bases back on this food stuff and what you should be doing. Texas business. What is Texas business? Now, how many of y'all from Texas? Thumbs up. Thumbs up in the chat. If you from down here, Texas. You hear that accent? For real, for real. Already. Who else down here from Texas, y'all? Do y'all know they scared of Texas? Huh? Why they left California on Skid Row, all them homeless people, they came down here trying to do the same thing. Big skyscrapers. Affordable housing is what they say, but it ain't affordable. Too many. You know what I'm saying? I see, look, and I said one thing on my short too, and it was a whole video I did. And it's the biggest pimp on the street. They always hit with the backhand. They always hit with the backhand, y'all. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than us. Y'all already know that, right? Now, we can't lose hope, but it's bigger than us. This master plan, talking about chess, I don't know too many people that can play chess gov. You know? All these, this Rico case, yeah. I see the news, I see what's going on, I say, damn, fool. How can you mix both worlds? How can you be in the streets and on the camera? Rule number 1. It don't mix, y'all. You doing all these shenanigans on tube and then saying, like my mama used to say, you see that? The world's smallest violin. It's your fault, though. That's where your energy go. Now you want somebody to feel sorry for you. Same song. Different generation, same song. You got to do better. So when you talk that talk, make sure you don't bring that bad karma back on you. That's life. You should have learned that at elementary. Don't talk about nobody. Now, hey, ain't no reason for everybody doing this right now. They've been voting for all these goddamn years. They had a chance to change their community. Now it's about me, 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 me. And this is what you, this is what's simple now. Me, 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 me. So why you think these youngsters feel like that? Could we say a lot of us just been, like me personally, I know, I'm raising my children. I raised my kids. Everybody completed high school. I'm doing good in life. I could be doing better, but who couldn't be doing better? It's a lot of, you ever heard that word, man? I got a lot of dreams, but it's only one of me. So this is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to wind up getting off in about, we're going to do an hour. I'll probably go back on later on, depending on this weather, but I possibly got some traveling to do. So wish me well in this bad weather. You do you, and I'm going to do me. Don't compare my life to your life, because there's no comparison. You can take this quote and think it's a joke, and you'll be the one left on that goddamn boat when it's sinking. People say, get off that boat, y'all. Whatever boat you've been doing for the last 5 years, get off that boat. If you haven't grew at all, stop staying stagnated. See, a lot of things I'm going to tell you, and this is real facts. The reason it's so easy to elevate past somebody after incarceration of knowledge and understanding, because you got time to think, meditate. You cannot meditate if you're still in the bullshit every goddamn day. You're not meditating, thinking about who you are, how you talking, and how you looking. Because with a man with me, that off though. They gonna knock that off. Got me going in and out. Got me going in and out. Okay, let me catch up with this chat, because every time I get behind, boy, I get behind. Chat be rolling, having a good conversation, because we got the guns. That's why they focus on a lot of trying to take our guns when a good opportunity arises for them. Man, look. Yeah, facts. Yeah, so what was James talking about? Let's elaborate on that. Because we got the guns. We got gun owners out there and they miseducated. We got people with the false presentation, false precinct. Can't even say it right now. We got people thinking that them guns gonna save their life. You got to get to it first. So a lot of these people are so quick to be trigger happy because they scary. The characters of the heart is not there. So yeah, they drop them crates of guns in our community, and some people, you know, black market is what it is. That's the streets. But one thing, James, and I know you're young and you see it. A lot of people try to sell it because they got the equalizer. That ain't the true fact, because half of these people, they get caught up, they can't do no time. So while you walking around with a gun, one day you're going to have to bust it, because your ego going to be past your manhood, and you're going to step out of line and have to do something to somebody. That's why I say respect is everything. Without respect, you ain't getting nothing out of life. And when I say Texas business, say for real though, they can hate, and I'm going to say it like this, because what I see and what I know, because I've been around a long time. Jay Prince, man, he ain't never, to me, I ain't been around him like I say, but I ain't never seen no disrespect, man. He's just been a music mogul. He ain't never been wishy-washy. He just been trying to move the South the way it is, but since the mind of the industry is, you know what's getting everybody knocked off the TV. You feel me? Since they trying to infiltrate, right? They gonna cause division. They gonna make things happen. Right? Like in Chicago, what they do? They had a whole full black bodysuit, but it was another race inside that bodysuit causing that gang war. Y'all didn't get the memo? It's called a setup. So that's why I say it's better to be around your own. I ain't worried about no new friends. I can't trust them. They ain't got enough years involved. And then you got to watch some of the friends you got right now. Everybody can be bought. except for a real loyal individual, and they'll just knock him off or knock her off. See where it is? I seen a thing on YouTube the other day, dude talking about R. Kelly might be getting out. They doing everything for clout, conversation, because these guys ain't got no life. They wait on drama to kick off, but they don't talk about what we talk about over here. The food, the trains finna shut down where they got to go up to the 19th. Might lose a whole goddamn company. They boycotting the trains if they don't come up with the something about what the agreement is with the union down there. Trains gonna stop, y'all. They ain't talking about that on YouTube. They talking about, well, I found out with my investigation. Man, they so acting, man. We got to stop supporting them. I know sometimes it's okay. It's okay, y'all. It's okay to get your laugh on, but don't take none of them sucker seats. You heard the word I used? Suckers. Suckers. And some people, some people pay attention to my channel, ain't gonna, but that's what's up. As long as I see you change, man, for the better. Hey, man, I applaud everybody who was a clown last year, but Pimp C say, if you was wearing a dress as a man last year, don't try to act like you gangster this year. We seen it. If you sold out any kind of way as a man, it is what it is. You pick them sides, right? Stand on it. Don't think you can talk knowledge to your culture, right? Prince said that the other day. About a month ago, he had the question, what is our culture? Culture is what you make it. You got a culture in your household, right? Some things that you don't want to have come in your household as knowledge-wise or foolish-wise. You done set the culture. So when you say, what is the culture of our people, it's been infiltrated. So at your house, you set your own culture. You don't want your kids to come in after 12? My mama them set their culture. The parent got to set the culture. Because this world is twisted. Look what they teaching our kids in school. You want that culture to be part of your culture? Look what you see on the YouTube. You want your daughter to be acting like that? You got to stay on them. It ain't easy. It's hard, y'all. So when somebody asks, what is our culture? It's what you allow yourself to entertain. What you allow yourself to pass on. You form your own culture. Since they lied so many years of our quote unquote history, what you running behind? This is what I know. And I'm going to say it, and I'm going to stand on it. I disagree when people say I'm African. But then if you think about it, it's a two-part. First man was from Africa. But I'm talking about when they say African American. I think they put us all in the pot, messed up our identity. Now everybody want to go to a promised land where they kill each other. They have civil unrest. But how much money? You remember them commercials they used to show them kids with them swollen stomachs and like, these kids are dying. Man, in America, these kids are dying. Ain't nobody doing nothing for them over here. I ain't gonna say nobody. Some people are doing, but it ain't enough. They'd rather show their jewelry in their big houses. They'd rather talk that talk. Huh? They'd rather talk that talk, y'all, instead of walk that walk. Look at all the uproar with the Kanye West and the Kyrie, Irving, and everything else. And when somebody's, man, look, man. I know one thing. Seems like you can't be successful if you can't tell the truth. So I'm going to stay down this way. I don't want to go on the other side. Because the shots on the other side, y'all. I'm a video vehicle. And you already know. It's nephew. Bam. And just ride and chill for a second. This is the entertainment part. This is a showing support for a youngsters that really trying to make it work for itself. Check it out.
Hey, hey, they say money change niggas, money change bitches. I said money change the world if you really get it. You gotta cut these niggas off, a lot of niggas envy. They'll pop you for $1, even for a penny. I'm screaming free my nigga low, she in the penitentiary. I'm trying to make it to the top and take my family with me. I had to stay down stacking pages cause I'm on a mission. I told my grandma I'm on my way, I had to go and get it. That little nigga come from nothing, I bet they won't forget it. Now I'ma tell you about Northeast when I was flipping midgets. I'm flipping 50 packs of perp, you know I'm coming with it. Young nigga had the streets on lock, they tryna come and get it. But no money, my motivation had to go and get it. I used to wake up in the trap, now I'm handling business. We used to jump finesse and plot, now the blood fucking with me. You know the junkies in and out, bitch, I'm flooding the city. Don't really do the word to mouth cause these niggas is bitches. These niggas ain't gon' do no time cause they snitching and friendly. I played the worker and the boss, bitch, I'm stacking and flipping. And I can't play about that bag, bitch, I'm coming to get it. And they waiting on me to drop the hottest in the city. Don't come around here with that fuck shit, my niggas is with it. And lately I've been on my body, I'm bouncing and jigging. I heard a nigga out here plotting, we coming to get it. If you roll with him, you get rolled and that's just how it is. Can't lie, I'm stuck off in the trenches, that's just how we live. Bitch, we was 10 deep in the lake off up in Granny crib. A young nigga and I'ma die by where my granny live. We fall off but we stick together, that's what family is. I used to have them money problems but I handled it. I remember running through the sack, now I'm stacking them in. Bitch, now my money getting taller, I'm lacking the Let me tell you about the days when a nigga had nothing. Broke down bad, now I got a lot of money. Deep off in my bag, all a nigga know is hustle. You know I keep a Glock in case a nigga try to tussle. Let me tell you about the days when a nigga had nothing. Broke down bad, now I got a lot of money. Deep off in my bag, nigga know it's hustle. You know I keep a Glock in case a nigga try to tussle.
And you know what just came to my mind? Do you know why some cities blow up before the other cities? That's a question. I would like to hear a response. Why do other cities blow up? Why do other cities in the state blow up? I'm saying get popularity before other cities in the state. Because it's talent everywhere, y'all. You have, I feel like this. You have those that's easily manipulated, don't read the small print, and then you have those who be really, you know, studying the contract. You know, studying the contract, man. Not looking up for the front end, but what's gonna be their back end. Is what they're about to do right now in their life, is it worth it? The sacrifice they might have to make for the moolah? I say this, man, and I'm going to say it, and I'm going to log out. Might be on a little bit later. But I like leaving words of encouragement, man, because every minute ain't promised. Every day ain't promised. Y'all love y'all family, those who love you and those who don't, but that's family, right? That's, you know, because at the end of the day, everybody crying at the funeral if somebody get, you know, knocked off or, you know, fall victim to illness. Everybody cries, man. So just love your family for who they are. Period. Love your family for who they are. A lot of people say, hey, family change. Yeah, family do change. People change every day. Why you thought your family was going to be different? But you love them anyway. But you don't give them every part of you. Because that's, you know, they'll let you down on that. Love them for who they are. You already know what they're going to do. Just love them for who they are, y'all. Because tomorrow is not promised for nobody. So when these words come out your mouth towards your family member, understand you might never be able to say, my bad, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I love you. You know how you hang up the phone, y'all? And you might be getting into it with somebody, your cousin, even your wife or your husband. And you got an attitude like the next second is promised. Next minute is promised. We got to do better with that. And I'm going to talk about it real brief, fast, and hairy. If everybody knew how their day was going to go, would they live life different? If everybody knew how the day would they live their life different? And you know what? You know, popularity, like you were saying, James. Look, like I said, man, everybody went down that tunnel. So everybody that made it is special. They just don't know it. Everybody's special in their own way. And when them people do the mass shootings and all that, I'm like, God dang, boy, they had off day. Because chasing clout, that'll make your whole life be irrelevant, y'all. Off that one moment of losing character. Off that one moment doing it on YouTube now. Your family can accept it because they know who you are. But when you do it on YouTube, credibility shot. You can't say, oh man, I was in my feelings. Credibility shot, man. Because the world really don't know you. Only what they see. So there's a lot of judgmental individuals on YouTube, period, point blank. They don't give a goddamn how you living. They pay attention to what you saying. Stand on something. You know, when I say stand on something, I believe, because I'm not perfect. There's a lot of individuals, they ain't getting the recognition they need on this tubing. They're standing on something. And all those who flu gazing, the world really pay attention to what they feel. You know, what they say, the verbiage that come out their mouth. But that's everybody's opinion. How you feel about the conversation that comes out your mouth, it can be factual. But at the end of the day, it's just your opinion. So I don't get it, man. This new generation got me twisted, man. Like, a lot of people got their feelings involved, say for instance, with that takeoff stuff. They want to say it's over a dice game, but whatever the fact, I wasn't there. And then they want to talk about somebody who's been, quote unquote, I don't know what he actually do in the community, but I know the feds was out there his butt for what he was trying to build in the community. So people got to stay out the way, but in the way. This is Texas business down here, man. Watch them clowns that try to infiltrate what's real in our city or in our state. They fakers, man. Now everybody got something to say. My thing is, why you consistently causing division in your community of something nobody was there to understand? You say it's about 40 people that witnessed this. Last I checked, that was street business. So all these safekeepers down here and around the world that wants to do the job because it's a celebrity, something happened, misfortune, but would they do the same thing about you? Have they done the same thing about people that get killed in our community? You got to have a certain status to get recognized. Ray Ray die every day. Oh, he didn't have millions. Oh, y'all not trying to justify why he was there. Bad decision. What my mama used to say, my daddy used to say, wrong place, wrong time. and people keep on moving in life. What's up with all this investigation bull crap? Should you give a goddamn that much? This Texas business, man. Stay out the way, y'all, but in the way. Only way I can be talking, because all the years I've been alive, I've been out the way, but in the way. It's called respect, man. You know, people die for their respect. But see, that's a word nobody want to talk about. You might have been something down there. You might have been something over here. But when you get around people who think they in the toilet bowl, respect is everything. It ain't no bitching and hoeing. It ain't no, you can do this with me. Nah, man. There's levels to this game, y'all. And a lot of these people don't have the levels, but they find out the hard way. What's Texas business? What's Atlanta business? What's California business? Is when people think they untouchable, they get touched. Come on, y'all. You know there ain't no rules in this game on the street. And people say it ain't no code. It's a code. Violate it if you want to. Didn't Kennedy violate the code? National TV, y'all. Blew his brains out, y'all. Allegedly. It's amazing how people want to be on certain status. Bruh, one thing I got for me, I'm going to respect everybody that deserve it, man. I ain't paying no respect to clowns, man. For real, for real. Okay. How's your back feeling anyway, Faith? Getting everything together, man. Man, you know, a lot of people, they live in an illusion. They live in an illusion and say to themselves that my opinion matters. Or my gossip that I'm going to say about somebody else is factual. Man, y'all need to go get a goddamn job. That's what y'all need to do. You know. I don't even know if soap operas around anymore. Because all the soap opera that goes on this tube, all this fictional lifestyle. Even when they did you remember the MTV Cribs they was doing? That wasn't their life in houses. Y'all see that Redman interview? How he was actually living, and then they say, man, we can't show you like this. Everything's Hollywood, man. Have you seen the culture change for everybody? It ain't just us. Once they start saying everybody needed a trophy, everybody's a winner. You can't prejudge nobody. You don't judge nobody. Law. That's when the world changed. Now they got the world that they wanted. You got people with the reenactments acting like they give a goddamn about a certain person to get killed. It's all about the money, y'all. Recognition. I was there. The world's so fake, man. That's why I say they got fake food out there. Huh. It must be the breed of people that they got out there. They know they out there. Fake people. Because if you real shit, man, I ain't gonna say the restaurant I went to. I went to a certain restaurant that got good chicken down here. You know when they hand me that chicken, man? It was spoiled, but it was fried. They serving spoiled chicken out the windows, man. Spoiled chicken out the windows of these restaurants. You know, because at the end of the day, they're not paying the employees nothing. Why should they give a goddamn how they clean it? If it's clean enough for you. And, you know, this is what I want to ask. Do y'all understand? And I don't know why. I just got a conscience with this crap. I'm starting to fall out of love with chicken, man. I like dark meat, right? I like my breast, my legs on the chicken. Not breast, I'm sorry. Thighs. Why when I get my goddamn thigh, the ass is still on it? I worked at a chicken place back in the day. You know what I did? Customers don't even know I was doing this. I was breaking off the ass of a thigh and throwing it in the trash and cook their chicken without the ass on it. I don't think a lot of people know that. You know that little bubbly part to be on the thigh? That's the ass. Why they cook chicken with the ass on it? Okay. Bro, donation for me for my medical bills. That's good, man. I'm popping up there, man. Facts, judgments like the wind. It comes and goes. Did you? I don't want to get all in your business. Is that more like a? Did you fall? What happened to your back? Yeah, money do change people, and then to understand, also, also, we'll say money changes people, man, but everybody's struggling somewhat. Everybody in a recession somewhat, and I don't think do money change people or people change when you got money. So I've been kicking it with a person from childhood all these years. All these years. We ain't never been to the part of, can I hold this? We've been kicking it. Or, so I broke down, like if you got another car, man, ain't no problem. I got you. So when we say money changes people, I wonder if it's the individuals on both parts. People ego goes up because everybody like Yellow Breezy say. What's that song he came out with? Y'all hear that in it. Pop that up there for Miss Faith. If y'all gonna donate to her, please donate with love. If you got it, you got it. If not, just she know how real it is out here. What kind of medical you got, Miss Faith? Oh, wear and tear. I got it in a red. I'm gonna pop your stuff back up there after I read this to the chat. Wear and tear. You got a wreck years ago, and my bones and my spine was messed up. And pink snare. Ooh, I got a homeboy just like that. I'm talking. Man, that ain't nothing to play with, man. You only got one back, for real, for real. And I got a homeboy. I ain't gonna say his name, boy. I say. When you young, it seemed like your body healed better. Truth be told, I was in a wreck this year. And if I didn't have, my, how I'm built, right? I'd probably be messed up. But it's a lot of things that happen to me, and they say because of my size and all that, and how I take care of my body, my muscles just tensed up and save me from a lot of impact. That's why I say it's very important, fam, when you can do better with your body and your health, because boy, it was 8 hours. Damn. Yeah, I had a homeboy go through the same thing. Some days he good and some days he can't get out of bed. And I just pray for him, I don't wish that on, I say I don't know what my enemies doing, but I don't want nobody have something wrong, especially as you move older in your age. And I pray every day. When I get up in the morning, I just pray. I straight up pray. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to wake up in the morning. Bless me to have a safe day, a healthy day, and everybody I love in my family and stuff like that. Just everybody around me, man. And watch out for the haters. You know, I got that prayer where let me see them, see my haters. You know what I'm saying? That's really close. That says they close to me. Let me see them. Right? Let them show themselves. Wow. What? Oh no. I'm gonna pray for you, Faith, man. I hope you have a speedy recovery. I know it's been a while since the injury and all that, but I'm gonna pray for a speedy recovery, man, because I don't feel like nobody need to be on no medicine because you can take some medicine and guess what? I'm gonna pop that back up. If somebody didn't catch that, please go back. Let me see how I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Please go back, man. If you can, you can. If you can't, she understand. But try to show people who's been supporting the channel for a minute. If it's, I don't know, $5, $10. You know what I'm saying? Just help her with it. If you can do more, you can do more. Or just, send her your prayers. At the end of the day, this is what I say. Moving right along, it's sad, but you got to take care. Not saying Faith even took care of herself. I ain't said that crap. But the way I feel, it's a lot of things that happened to me could have been worse. It could have been, I'm talking about, terrible. How many times I seen death? Appreciate you, Faith. And I'm gonna tell my wife when she get out of work, you shout out straight about the jump, man. Respect, man. And but the way you take care of your body at the end of the day when you get older, it's gonna definitely have an effect. The things you eat. Matter of fact, the stuff you allow to stress you out. You know what I mean, homeboy? I'm going to let it go. I see that this is going to last a little long because I can conversate. I ain't been on for about a week. I've been taking care of real life business. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely had to just drop some reminders, right? And I'm glad that reminder that I dropped is basically the food thing. Watch what you eat, y'all. Take care of your health, man. Survival is what you need to know. Living is what we do. But what do you do, like Faith, if she couldn't go get no more medicine? So she keep on moving and exercising. Don't forget the exercising of the mind and the body and the soul, for real. It's very important through these trials that we're about to go through. And we have been through. And everybody got that struggle. Everybody got that struggle. At the end of the day, you only person that's responsible for your health or is you before your health depreciate. Because everybody can say, man, a lot of people be like sick of the, just like sick of feeling like, let me say it like this. I had a saying back in the day. I'm still alive, motherfucker. Now I got to talk 2 more minutes before I end it. And that saying right there got me through a lot of things. I be in the gym. I got another saying, some will, some won't. I'm one of the ones that will. Start saying it to yourself. This is gems right here. And, they say I got a little legend down here, but how I got that legend, I had to talk to myself. Not no crazy talking to, but motivate yourself to do better. Key secret. Love yourself, and others will see how that shine go. You can bring, even with the sun out, you can still be shining. Y'all understand that? So it's words of motivation. If you exercising and you get depressed and you lack of the motivation, just tell yourself, some will, some won't. I'm one of the ones that will. Boy, that's a whole different burst of energy. And mean it, though. This your boy Slugger. Appreciate everybody that came on the chat. See you when I see you. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Stay focused. Stay in the way, but out the way. And yeah. Oh man, I almost messed up. I'ma see you. I got a lot of new tools, right? I'm gonna drop this song and
my sister fighting with boyfriends. All my bills paid, a nigga still need more ends. We say fuck a nigga. It look like we need more friends. Blame me for participation, it come from both ends. Garfield niggas only in for their own health. You got it on your own, but watch out for their wrong step. Keep asking for the shit, nigga get the wrong help. The recovery process can make you take the wrong left. All that shit held in, I hope you got some long breath. Admitting to your wrongs like you wrong, that's a strong step. I'm hanging on with all my might from my life a strong built. Pistol in my face, but I can tell you how the chrome felt. And through the storm and through the weather and even through the rain, I don't think they understand the underdog thing. And through the struggle and through the hate and overcoming pain, there's a blessing at the end of your tunnel, man.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help the game remain the same.
You're doing great time for
that. Too much pain.
Now we living in the ghetto, riding metros, hanging on the shaky life, walking on jello. I used to want to be the one to say hello. Did it ever make a real friend, nigga? Hell no. I feel like I was better off mellow. Then I went and lost my cousin, thinking where the kill go. I tried fast, but I had to learn to sell slow. You did your job and took the rap, but homie, where your bills go? Now everything is just seeming like a mystery. It piss you off every time thinking about your history. We was cool, now you wanna throw your fist at me. All this because your girlfriend blew a kiss at me. Now he dissing me, I'm wishing he'll really stop motherfucking pissing me. Cause you don't want my recipe. You don't even wanna try to bring out the best of me. Cause I'm the real deal and I don't even need pedigree for real.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
Now it's a hair thin line between love and hate. And it's about the same distance between real and fake. Now the fake love that you thought was so real can leave you living with hate that you thought you could never feel. Leave you having to deal with emotions you ain't never felt. Too hard to bluff, but you can't fold from the hand you dealt. Heart in my back pocket, trusting nothing but God in my gut now. Relationships is barely conversation for a nut now. 8 years down the drain, thought I was giving my everything. While the drained of everything and walked away without a thing. Except the one thing that God gave me to remind me. Part of growth and development, leaving some things behind me. Whatever time I've got left is invested to make it sure before I leave my 3 C's of debt and stress free. Yeah, I done walked in the sun, so I appreciate the rain. Cherish every battle scar, why I survived the pain.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my my back,